Hello and welcome to another MediaCasa tutorial. In this one we will show you how to easily organize multiple months or even a year worth of photos and videos into a well-organized folder structure. So let's quickly look at some of the core functions. So within settings, it's important that you have your home folder selected. I will choose to delete source files after saving because that's what I choose to do, not to create duplicates. As you test MediaCasa, you might want to save the source files where they are, so that's the option here. And then delete media without permission dialog. The good news is that we place it into trash, which is a MediaCasa trash, so that it's easy to retrieve and undo that action. So MediaCasa home folder shows up here, so this is what was created in previous tutorials. My media for demo will exist here. So previously we used the family vacation one, now we're going to use this unsorted folder. So within that one, I have a font from one potential pair and from another. So I'm just going to click on that. So currently I'm going to be in the view folder, in the view. Some of the images reported errors, so we will ask you to share them with us if you feel comfortable. I'm just going to close that. And I can look through them. Just to see what I'm dealing with, and then what I can do is I can click manage. So now, this is, if I were to, I think it's about 700 pictures or so. So what I can see, okay, so this is January. So this is, I can select this, for example, and I can put this added to an album. Things like this where I don't really want to create an album just for this one. So what I will do is I will add it to an album that I will call January Family and Friends. Okay, and I will continue doing that because like there's nothing special about these things, right? So this is snow, which is great, right? So I'll just do January. All right, so I'll add these to January. And then this looks like also pretty generic stuff. Okay, so this looks like media. Okay, and then I'm gonna add that to February Family and Friends. Some of our users will choose to add it to quarterly if there's not much that's happening. For example, this is an interesting one, medieval times, I believe. So I can select this, and I'm going to add this, and I'm going to say medieval times. Okay. Then this seems to be snow in New Jersey, right? So I'll just add it to March. So I'll see what else should go to March. So this is also March, and this is March. So this was snowy March in New Jersey. Okay, so I'm going to add it to album. Okay, so May. Okay, so this one I don't want to select, so it looks like we were visiting in 2022. We were visiting Rome. So even though this date shows up as 2022, the software knows that this is actually 2018 based on the exit date. So there's logic here in order to make sure that we are loading the right things. So this I will just add. So this looks like drone shots. So May drone, and now this looks like this is Italy vacation that spans into June. Very good. Okay, so I will add this to album, Italy vacation. And then this is just July. pretty sure that this is England. We're visiting England in August. That's still England. And I can be more specific, but for now I'm just going to say this is England vacation, so I think it's still part of it. I know that this happens to be Kyiv, Ukraine. Okay, so I'll add these ones to and then this is just the random stuff. So I'm gonna add the whole September to and then this is happens to be, I know that this is Dubai. So this whole thing was Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay, so that's already different, right? So this is Halloween. So I'm going to add this to Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay, and then so this is Halloween. Okay, and then we get into November, so this is just okay, and this is our basil. I remember that. And then here are some of the items that where the date is completely off. So I'm not going to focus on this for this demo. I will come back to it later. So now we have a lot of these albums. So let's go and go one by one and just take a look at if I want to split this or not. So here what I can do is I can manually select. So for example, like I remember that, I can say that this was dinner, and then I'll give this is Winwood Art Gallery. Then I'll come here. So here I'm going to use the split by days functionality. So this is white. Okay, so I'll show you how to manage those videos. So those videos seem to have an issue. And then this is Abu Dhabi, let's say. I don't remember exactly. But I can see that these images and that so I can come back to my selection here by clicking this arrow. So like these, like even now, like So there's something off with dates of 2022, so it seems like it's saved it incorrectly. But I know that they should go into Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and then I think it's in Dubai. Okay, so now we can go here. So they're placed here. So I can select all of them and I can just drag it over. And their dates and times will get updated based on their position in the order. And this way I'll fix them so that they show up correctly no matter which service you're going to be using. So that was one of the more time-consuming tasks before. So this is we'll work on make this more clear, but like this button is what gets you out of the existing album into your selection here. So I don't remember what these images are. I might not need them, so I can just delete them, not to deal with them. Then England, so I can do the same thing, split by days. I can give it different names, right? You've seen me do it. And I can do this for all of these items. And now that I'm done with all of this, I can just click Save All Albums. So you can see a very well organized structure. So in cases where there are multiple days within the specific album, so this is 14, 17, and so on, MediaCasa will create this as a year and month. And then we'll structure format here, and then we can also look at here, for example. So it's the name of the album plus day 1, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. So very quickly and very easily you can organize all of your photos across all of your devices. We look forward to your feedback. Thank you very much.